I think it's so interesting when you talk about climate change. I want to say to people, past is not prologue. Things are changing. They're changing much more rapidly than I think we anticipated. You've heard from folks, we're going to have days that are hotter. We're going to have days where we have a great deal of moisture come down, but unfortunately may come down really hard and heavy. We might have flooding. We may not have groundwater recharge. We're also going to see, as the seasons change, what does that do to our natural environment? What does it do our human environment? So I think we're on this trajectory, but we have an opportunity right now to really stop, think about what the impacts are, both the human impacts and the natural environment impacts, and we can make a change here in the county. It was a wonderful partnership for Piedmont Environmental Council and Resilient Virginia to be able to step in and partner with the county over this last year to really do the science, gather the information, and now have this opportunity to bring it forward to the community as part of the planning process. Albemarle County is about to start its very intensive, comprehensive plan process. This is going to look at everything from how do the growth areas expand or not, what are we doing for mass transit and transportation planning, what are we doing for our natural resource planning, all of these. And so understanding what the impact of climate is going to be and using the lens of climate in the comprehensive plan update is absolutely critical.
So I'm responsible for managing our climate protection program, and that has two main aspects. One is implementing our climate action plan, which is focused on reducing the county's contribution to global climate change, reducing the severity of climate change. And then the second big one is climate adaptation and resilience planning, and that is preparing for the impacts of climate change that we know are coming. In the county's climate action plan, which focuses on mitigation or reducing the severity of climate change, we also commit to engaging in a climate adaptation and resilience planning process. So again, preparing for the impacts of climate change, some of which are already here. The first step to be able to do a good climate adaptation and resilience plan is to know what our current risks and vulnerabilities are. So there are broad studies globally and predictions that scientists have been making for years and years on what are some of the broad kind of global impacts that we're going to see from climate change. But it's important for us here in Albemarle County to plan locally. We need to have some idea of what the local risks and vulnerabilities are. And that means two things. One, it means the types of extreme weather that we're likely to experience here in our particular bioregion in the Virginia Piedmont. And then second, it means looking at how those exposures to extreme weather are going to impact us on the ground. So how they're going to meet our local infrastructure, our local waterways, and ecology.
We've been told by the international community, but we can see it right here on the ground at Albemarle County. This is our time. It is now for us to lean in on climate planning. Join the climate conversation by reading the Risk and Vulnerability Assessment and arming yourself for the future that is coming.